Hi, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
She doesn't think it's right to join in on our vote when she's only hitchhiking with us, so she's waiting in the party car. Though she did say that she believes we'll end up deciding on Amphoreus. I'm sure everyone has a destination in mind.
He isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party car to rest. Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday. Laid back? That's not exactly a word I associate with him.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka.
Mr. McHale's homeworld. Lushaka was hit by rising sea levels after the Stellaron disaster, though I'm not sure how things are on the planet now.
Next, we have Malustanin, the agate world.
That's where Adrilla the Beauty ascended, a world of undying allure. It's also said to be one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster. Probably not the safest choice.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the eternal land, Amphoreus.
A planet not recorded in the databank, and a world even Achveil never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
They suffered an ambush by the Antimatter Legion some time ago. According to the IPC, the enemy was repelled, but Edo Star placed their planet on temporary lockdown. I'm afraid there's nothing we can do there.
Amphoreus does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphoreus, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, if it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
Agreed.
So, everyone's leaning toward the uncharted world? It seems we've got a crew of like-minded adventurers on the Express. That includes me too. I'm for Amphoreus.
Looks like Pom-Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is Amphoreus.
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement. I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
Don't forget to share the good news with Miss Black Swan.
I'd better start packing up too. Or should I go chat some more with the others?
Ah, this is your first time exploring beyond the astral charts, isn't it? That's quite the detail to fixate on. Perhaps you should be worrying about language barriers instead. But we'll be fine. Let's just say I have a backup plan. I'll reveal it when the time comes.
world yet to be explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting nameless would turn that opportunity down. Absolutely. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Ashveil. We don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze. But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphoreus. A very wise decision. Truth be told, it's more of a personal request. Memo Keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before? It's my duty to salvage unknown memories, and the Amphoreus that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. Dazzling, yet out of reach. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass, and that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphoreus, cut through the thick mist, and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
What kind of drink do you prefer? Straight?
Looks like you've decided on your next stop. I see. Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off. I look forward to the journey ahead.
This is the interastral piece.
I can't provide many details about our destination this time. You can ask the Memo Keeper if you want to know more. I suppose there's a lot to do. I'll disembark with all of you this time. We've never had this many passengers on board before. I'm still not used to it. Why don't you head to the party car first? I'll see you later.
Oh, hey, great timing! I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos. Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish? Then you're going to have to give me a nudge whenever there's something worth snapping. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
Looks like it's about time. I should go find a spot to take in the views during the warp.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump! Please be seated and hold on!
There's nothing there. Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky. Here it is, the isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror. The eternal land, Amphoreus. I used a little magic so all of you can also see what it looks like. As you can see, Amphoreus is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet. Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
3 paths interweave and fetter Amphoreus, co-authoring the fate of the world. Ordinary pathstriders aren't known to leave traces in the mirror, so if what you said is true, then this isolated star system must be home to at least 3 beings comparable to emanators.
I would even go as far as to say, eons themselves.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
We already know one of the 3 paths to be the erudition.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the remembrance.
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphoreus for us. What about the final path?
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the 3rd path a mystery. I don't know what it is either. Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other 2 paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. I have no clue at all. This white ribbon of light encircling Amphoreus might very well be a product of the 3 interwoven paths. Only when path striders of the Trailblaze enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be revealed.
Still, we know far too little about the planet. What's more pressing is finding a suitable landing site. We could end up over an ocean, in a vacuum without oxygen, or worse yet, in the middle of a lava field. It is. Still, encountering worlds that exist which are not recorded in the databank is unavoidable.
Looks like someone is all set and itching to get off the train.
Wait. I think we might be missing someone.
She said something about her camera before going back to her room. I haven't seen her since the warp.
That's not like March. She's usually the most excited about expeditions. Let's drop by her room.
Is March 7th okay?
Something feels off. Please, all of you go ahead without me. I'll join you later.
Let me know if there's anything I can assist with. I'll do whatever I can.
This is the Inter-Astral Peace Broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
March, are you in here?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp. Of course not. I've been through way more jumps than you ever have.
Miss Black Swan, could you take a look at the memories in this room?
Gladly. I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphoreus itself.
I agree. That's likely the case.
Why is she the only one affected?
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphoreus.
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I take my camera along. I was planning to take photos when we got there, but looks like you'll have to help me with that now. I know I can always count on you.
Why don't we take our discussion outside so March 7th can rest?
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now, don't forget about those photos, okay? I'll be checking the camera.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphoreus?
No, that'd be too much of a coincidence. I haven't seen anything related to six-phased ice yet. It's more likely that some kind of energy on Amphoreus affected her before any of us. I want you and Don Hung to take the lead in this trailblazing expedition. Are you up for it? I see our adventure in Penacony has helped you grow into an experienced Nameless. Amphoreus is a crucial stop, so everyone on the Express has been roped in to help in some way or another. Venturing into the unknown world is a task perfect for you youngsters. I'm sure you'll both have each other's backs.
So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
Chin up, Welt. You'll get your chance out in the field.
Someone should be taking care of March 7th, too. I can do that.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Great. Sounds like we're all good. Come with me to the parlor car then, you two. I prepared a backup plan before our departure, but I didn't count on having to reveal it so soon.
I suppose there's a lot to do. I'll disembark with all of you this time.
Now that our ground exploration team is assembled, I'll let the conductor reveal our backup plan.
Yes. Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you. Your very own car!
Amphoreus is outside the interastral peace communications coverage zone, so there's no chance of remote communication when you're there. Uncoupling and using one of the Express's cars as your landing capsule is the best way we can ease your exploration. It can also be your safe house once you're on Amphoreus.
The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphoreus and land you somewhere safe. Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way, all right? Get going whenever you're ready. Pom-Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries. Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
Who's there? Sorry, Donhung.
Sorry for what? How long were we out for? You passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car, or we would have been crushed to pieces. We should try making contact with the Express. I guessed as much. It's no longer working. Looks like it's just the two of us out here now. Let's find someplace safe to set up a base of operations first. This statue and the buildings we've seen so far point to a civilization here on Amphoreus. We can only hope that they're not hostile toward outsiders. What is it? Someone's here? Ready your weapon and stay alert. Let's find out what's behind that gate. Stay quiet. Hold on. It opened on its own?
Why is it so dark? Is it nighttime already?
Over there! That pink thing.
Like,
There it is again. Is it doing all of this? This phenomenon is hard to explain. It's gone. That happened too fast for us to make any sense of it. Did you see what the creature looked like? It's unlike any of the known species in our databank. But I guess that's to be expected. We know nothing about Amphoreus after all. Back when we were trailblazing into Eurilo 6, we knew its history and terrain even before arriving on the planet. But with Amphoreus, all we have is whatever little black swan told us about the world. I'm afraid we must plan for the worst. Putting a potential language barrier aside, that was a powerful attack on us just now. It's hard to imagine a planet as far out and isolated as this having the expertise to create such sophisticated weaponry. I can't tell for sure, but let's not get our hopes up too high. We can learn and observe as we move.
now that's one monumental city gate.
Imposing and somewhat archaic. Could it be a cultural site? Well, it looks like no one lives in this area, and that strange creature from before is nowhere to be seen. But look at that! Judging from the prevalence of these colossal structures, this civilization is more than just great engineers and architects. The structures also indicate a universal belief system. If only it were closer, I'd be able to make out the details. If you want to take some photos, now would be the perfect time. Don't forget the city gate, too.
Snap out of it and click the shutter already.
These turned out great. They deserve the most prominent spot on the photo wall.
Something's wrong. Watch out! These things aren't breathing. Inorganic life forms? Looks like they want to keep us here. With the dead end and a cliff edge behind us, there's no other way out. We're going to have to fight them. Let's do this. Earth shatters, heaven trembles! I need to be better.
Oh! Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack! Time to twirl! Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours! Time to twirl!
Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Endless riddles, but the answer is nothing but a void. Time to twirl! The door to a whole new world
Raise barriers of the unknown and watch them crumble.
Ah, they just keep on coming. How do we break free from this? Look out!
You've got something interesting. I bear no harm. I just want everyone to be safe.
Everyone to be safe?
Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers are minions of the Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet. If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire. Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent.
A civil approach gets your message across all the same.
It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you. I could be putting myself in harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions. So, care to share the reason for dropping in on us? Visitors from above?
Fine on, look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble? You even ruined his weapon! Now you've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated. Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort. Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treeby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
All right, if you say so, Treeby. I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. It put me on high alert.
I understand. We are trailblazers from beyond the sky. Well, there's no point in concealing anything. They saw everything. If they wanted us dead, they wouldn't be standing around talking to us.
Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us, then.
What do you mean?
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you, but the same can't be said for others. Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand. It isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple. We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima. They're the reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent, and why I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves. I'm Finan, from Ides Elysiae. Sorry if I offended you just now.
I'm Dan Hung. This is...
Friction really does spark friendships, huh? Here, you can have your weapon back.
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
It seems I'll have to treat Cartonis to a couple of drinks again.
We've just arrived and still have many questions. If you two can ensure our safety, traveling together would certainly be the best choice. Please, lead the way. How do you view the situation? I agree. To disarm you in a flash and even snap my spear, he's no ordinary person. He was also quite cautious, keeping his distance throughout the conversation. I tried probing for more information on Amphoreus, but they both casually glossed over it. Conversely, I believe this indicates he doesn't believe he can easily subdue us. If things take a turn for the worse, our best bet is still going to be resolution by force. Yes, the timing is suspect too. The spear that destroyed our car is definitely man-made. I suspected they might have staged the encounter, but these refugees, they're clearly not pretending. For now, it's reasonable to assume that they're not on the same side as the attackers. Now, I've been trying to come up with possible theories for that, though the answer still eludes me. Perhaps, like Eurylos 6, Amphoreus was served by the Silver Rail eons ago? But the databank would at least have some record on the planet if it were true. The way the girl uses we and us to refer to herself is unusual, too. I doubt it's just a habit of speech. But compared with our other suspicions, sharing a common language is the least of our concerns right now. As the saying goes, let's get moving like a blade through... You get the point. Though losing the spear is unfortunate, we gained some important insight. Amphoreus' weapon forging skills are on par with the craftsmanship that forged Cloudpiercer. Looks like this world is nowhere near as primitive as we had first thought. Perhaps they have more to surprise us with at this holy city they mentioned. Is someone arguing in the temple? Let's take a look. And remember, keep it friendly.
Virtus, you acted on your own to ask the Chrysosaires for help? To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Yanis, born as footless birds. How could we possibly endure being confined to one place?
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming. I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysosaire. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysosaire. These two with you are...
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the Holy City. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Finan. What was that just now?
It's an honor you remember me, Finan. We are priests from Yanissopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here. A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akama, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift.
No idea what you're saying. The Elder spoke of the end times just now and claimed that no place in Amphoreus is safe. What did he mean by that?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Virtus, right now we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger. My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus? Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have.
Please give us a moment to discuss it. Finan interrupted me as I was trying to gather information from that refugee. And now he's saying the girl will answer our questions. His intent is obvious. Yes. I believe he thinks it's worse for others to find out we know nothing about this world. He wants to hide the fact that we're visitors from beyond the sky. There's a rift between us and the locals, so let's play along with Finan for now. We can also learn what Treeby thinks when we're alone with her. All right, we'll go. If we're to be companions on this journey, it's only right that we offer assistance where possible.
You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly and come back safe.
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you? As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
But the road ahead is cut off.
Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. All right, silence, please! We are about to summon a miracle. We, old descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past. We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory. Once again stir the ripples of past reverie.
This is unbelievable.
How is that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
Amazing, isn't it? Now that we're here, we can speak in peace. Huh? But why does it feel a little too quiet?
A will of metal and stone.
Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat. The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Noldus.
Mountains roar, dragons rise! Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Open set. You both have impressive fighting skills.
It would be better if I still had my weapon.
Oh, I'm sorry. Diamond, it's all yours. Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Oh, thank you. The three of you saved our lives.
Mr. Noldus, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the holy city, is but a god from a foreign land. But we swear to you, in the name of Yanis, the gate of infinity that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Noldus? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest? Why do you look like a child? Oh, no. To think that I, a mere tribal priest, dared lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous.
Noldus, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikodor's spear.
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey. High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Ah, Mr. Noldus. I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods, but it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysoceres.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet, so let's all rest where it's safe for a while.
Regrettably, our questions are still unanswered, and now we have even more. And now that things have calmed down, perhaps you two can find the time to answer a few of them?
Of course. Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know. Just as the word implies, it's the time of strife before the world meets its end.
Are you saying your civilization is coming to an end?
To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end. The ancient gods of Amphoreus, once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes. The prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins. It's a gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool you can simply use at will.
Your answers are too concise.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends? There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphoreus since ancient times. Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephali, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Huh?
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone!
What magnificent creatures!
These large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the Holy City. Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight. See? Easy, wasn't it?
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty, and we've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking back now, I admit I was too stubborn. Perhaps you really can save Amphoreus from its doom, just like how the 4 of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there. Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop, Akima!
Hey, wake up! Something's going on! The city's under attack! These are the enemies we met in the Abyss. It seems this attack is also the work of the Strife Titan.
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Expand your thinking.
Time to swirl.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
This big diamond, it's all yours.
Impressive. How long?
Soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
Time to twirl.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Time to twirl.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land? Please, I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere.
Stay calm and leave this to us. You must hurry and find shelter.
Thank you, thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
I expected the Holy City to be a strong sanctuary, but things are less peaceful than I thought. Let's stay here and lend our support on the battlefield. I don't think so. These Titankin have obvious differences to the Antimatter Legion. Our priority now is to find Finan.
The main road's been blocked off. Treeby?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx! Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie!
How's the situation?
It's you two. I'm sorry we got you involved again. I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies, but now they've gone mad like a vicious beast. You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akuma is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Mr. Noldus and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
What she meant to say is, we can help.
I don't doubt your skills, but... Very well, but please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs... Their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
A will of metal and...
Oh, Kephali. Throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
What are you doing? It's not safe here. Seek shelter, quickly.
No. It's very safe here.
The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kephali will shine upon all.
Watch. No one will die. The heroes will protect the city.
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Yanis, faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse. To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Time to twirl!
Bodies everywhere. How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
Snowy! We're back. We are Trian. We are Trinen. We are Trevi. Wait. No! Now is not the time for introductions!
The surprises never cease in Amphoreus.
Snowy! D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever. From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist him!
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't worry. With us here, we can just use the Sentry Gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Amphoreus. Wouldn't that be Akuma? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe.
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akuma. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
A will of metal and stone. Earth shatters, heaven trembles! Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. This big diamond, it's all yours!
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Ready for another?
Expand your thinking.
Eliminate the enemies on the main road and leave the rest to the Holy City's guards. They're all trained and experienced elites.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles! Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Time to twirl!
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Time to twirl! Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
The combat report will be ready soon.
A will of metal and stone. Earth shatters, heaven trembles, mountains roar, dragons rise!
This big diamond! It's all yours!
I need to be better.
Expand your thinking.
Not good. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Hey! Time to twirl!
Open sesame. Amazing. But then again,
a will of metal and stone.
Talking about.
Stay calm.
See Lady Trina has come true.
Wait for Lady Aglaya's orders.
Lord Finan! Oh, you're finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by enemies!
What? Cartonus! Hang in there!
The rear is secured now. This is the result of your efforts?
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing
with. Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver. Mere child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks alone.
Are you talking to me?
Who are you?
Enough, Mike. Are you trying to destroy the Holy City?
Glimpse the unknown.
Cartonus!
Finan.
I'm glad that you're okay. As for you, Mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
Don't evade the question. Aglaya told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders.
What do you mean?
The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Achaemins have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing. You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guest, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Enough. The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is. and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Glaya told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
I don't need you to tell me that.
You. What's your name? Is that not also strange?
Is he your companion? You two don't seem to be on friendly terms.
Well, that's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals at their core.
What is it, outsider? Do you fear the Lance of Fury's raging flames? Or perhaps you'd care to spar with me?
Avoid getting too serious with Mighty, because he means every word he says.
That is true. Of this.
What a mess.
I don't see any more residents. Have they been evacuated?
Yes, Treeby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now our backup is here.
Lord Finon, and the two guests. Welcome to Akama.
These enemies aren't moving.
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Castorus?
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Akama needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikador's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me. And kindly keep 5 paces distance.
Their hostility has ceased?
In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. I am the shadow of death. There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
The scent of blood. Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can avoid and hide. But you You obviously came from the world of the dead. Akama, Chrysos heirs. What cowards! We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come to arms.
Mountains roar, dragons rise! Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Kilos.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
As you wish.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Casterus, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but...
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the three of you. As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
Do excuse my impropriety.
Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Casterus.
Then, could you all quietly leave?
We'll leave this place to Miss Casterus, then. Let's get a move on.
A will of metal and stone.
Memorial Palace. The Lance of Fury. Nikador. They're all there in the distance.
What a horrifying battle cry. Is that a Titan?
That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
We have no interest in the Titan rights. As trailblazers, lending a helping hand to unfamiliar worlds is simply our duty.
Trailblazing? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a titan which is revered by the masses. But there's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphoreus. Stand with me and become heroes!
Upgrade configured. Take a look. This is pure.
Deathly silent.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict.
Who's wailing? My head feels as though it's being ripped apart.
Stay strong. Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive.
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Careful! They look different from what I remember.
How so?
Weaker. So, more distorted?
Ready for another? What's wrong? Never seen perfection up close before? The door to a whole new world.
I won't break.
My strength is not what it was. It's more. Mountains roar, dragons rise! Dragons, obey this order. Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
This happened. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack! Curiosity is an endless riddle, but the answer is nothing but a void. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! You just got to expand your thinking. Raise barriers of the unknown and watch them crumble. Impressive, almost.
Cast aside all distracting thoughts. To me, I shall withstand their wrath!
Not good.
The door to a whole new world. Curiosity is a dangerous thing, you know. Endless riddles, but the answer is nothing but a void. Time to twirl! You've just got to expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown for a moment, and let it captivate you.
Oh!
We have the edge. Earth shatters, heaven trembles. Dragons, obey this order. Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
Even gods can bleed. I shall extinguish your core flame, Titan!
You must be honored to meet me. All at once? I don't have time for games. The door to a whole new world. Curiosity is a dangerous thing, you know. Endless riddles, but the answer is nothing but a void. You've just got to expand your thinking. Raise barriers of the unknown and watch them crumble.
Move. This is not the true Nikado, just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here. New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphoreus. While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
Lady Aglaya, your eyes.
Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips. Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
She was just speaking metaphorically.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate,
You have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trianne followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Akima of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphoreus to our allies. However, given that Akima has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Now then, where should we begin?
Lady Aglaya, could you give us some time? We'd like to get back to our mission now that the situation has calmed down. We want to lay down a beacon of the Trailblaze here. I can assure you that this will not bring any repercussions to Akima. Think of it as a ceremony when traveling to someplace new.
Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead.
With this space anchor on Amphoreus, we've taken yet another giant step on the path of Trailblaze.
What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
A will of metal and stone.
We're here at Marmorial Palace, Akima's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier. This is a good place for our chat. Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphoreus' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the Ocean Titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say. If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze. Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphoreus' distant and recent past.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphoreus. Amphoreus started off as a ball of chaos. The 3 Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another 3 Foundation Titans created the earth, ocean, and skies. And a different 3 Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me. But 3 baddie Titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them. So, the Titans got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other. Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day, something big happened. A prophecy appeared on Amphoreus, something no one saw coming. The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world. We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right! The Chrysos Heirs! So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphoreus!
Is something else wrong? Is that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time. I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless. Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it. I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself. We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphoreus' history. Come with me. Please, give me a moment. The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering you're guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions.
It's probably more of a hero's privilege. Why don't you go up with her? I don't mind waiting for you here.
You have a very considerate partner. Follow me then. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes. I won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath. Are you willing to trust me? Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there. Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly. I understand now. You do not really distrust me. You just wish to show your rebellious side. Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphoreus. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense, for the waters shall bring us closer together. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now. You're not wrong to think of it that way. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way. You will learn the truth about this world from me, and in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphoreus to be free of troubles. You learned the legends of Amphoreus from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphoreus. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and madness. Amphoreus has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Akima is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphoreus' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphoreus' flame-chased journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Akima needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for. You must have been blessed by many miracles to say that with such unwavering confidence. I may be getting ahead of myself, but for Amphoreus, I am willing to take a chance on you. I have laid my heart bare. And in return, I just want you to make a single promise. Promise me to never tell the people of Akima about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen. Akima is approaching its end. I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before. Can you promise me that? Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dunhung's worrying has created ripples in the water. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today. Why don't you and Mr. Dunhung tour our holy city? See how our people...
Ah, you're finally back. What did she say to you? Promise not to tell her people about our interstellar voyages. I didn't expect that to be her only concern. Though this is consistent with how Finan was acting when we were at the Abyss. Something is definitely off about this world. Even on a planet as isolated as Eurilo 6, the people still had an understanding of space, and even paths and eons. The sky above Amphoreus, though, is more like a prison. They clearly have advanced technology, so who could imagine that even discussing what's beyond the sky would be taboo? Do you remember the massive matter concealing the rest of the universe? I can't help thinking that someone is intentionally keeping Amphoreus hidden. Their titans could also be related to some eon. Let's explore the city, like Aglaya suggested. We helped defend the place, after all. This is a good chance to fish around for information while they still have a good impression of us. We can also take some photos for our records.